Welcome back to the third episode of Frequently Asked Questions FAQs with Fitness Island. Today's topic is mass gainers. Right, number one question, who are mass gainers for? Who should be using mass gainers rather? Right, mass gainers are for people who want to gain weight. If your goal is, or if you are underweight rather, and if your goal is to gain weight, you are someone who might likely use a mass gainer. To get this, to understand it, let's look at the logic of gaining weight, right? Basically, gaining weight is about creating a calorie surplus. What's a calorie surplus? Your body needs a certain amount of energy to function per day. And when you provide more energy, calories we call as energy, to make it simple, when you give your body more energy than what it's asking for, you are going to start packing on weight, or you're going to start adding on mass to your structure. Now, for this purpose is why we use mass gainers, simply for convenience, right? For example, if you need 2,500 calories a day at your maintenance level just to function as a human, you will need about, starting 2,800, 3,000, you need to start increasing your calories simply to start adding more weight. Now, when you need that 3,000 calories, it's going to be practically very difficult for you to eat as much as food to give your body, and that's when a supplementation through a mass gainer comes to play. Because mass gainers are packed with 1,000 to 1,200 calories in each mass gainer, it's just a convenient method of getting more calories per day. So that's just a background on mass gainers, and let's get to the frequently asked question. Number one, what's the best mass gainer? There is no best mass gainer. Pretty much all these products are very similar, packed with carbs, proteins, and fats to give you a lot of calories in an easy sitting, or in one sitting you can easily get 1,000 calories, which is just pure convenience. There is no best brand, there is no best product that will be different from one another. But that being said, keep an eye, some mass gainers are highly packed with sugar, so we don't really recommend them because we don't want to be taking too much sugar into your system. Number two, will I be putting on body fat when using mass gainers? Absolutely yes. For the reason you need to understand, it's not the mass gainer that's making you put on a lot of body fat, but on top of all the food you're eating, if you have no control over your diet, if you're someone who eats anything and everything, yes, on top of the excess number of calories you're getting through food, you're adding another 1,200, so you will put on body fat. And especially when you're on a gaining phase, it's very likely you will put on body fat during your bulk phase if you are using a mass gainer. But that being said, if you are someone doing a lean bulk and if you're controlling your food, you can still use a mass gainer and not gain as much as body fat. Question number 4, cost versus benefit. Right, cost to a mass gainer is very high, because generally to get 1,200 calories a day and a mass gainer, one serving can be, a mass gainer carries about 16 to 20 servings, so that's about half a month's supply. So yes, mass gainers are a costly alternative for convenience. Can you do that with your food? If so, that's the better way to go at it. But if you could afford it and if you want convenience, mass gainers will be in your favor if that was the case. All right, and number 5, side effects. Again, there are no side effects. This is just calories packed on, but too much of anything will have side effects. For example, if you are prone to something like diabetes, we wouldn't recommend a mass gainer. Very high in sugar, most often gainers are high in sugar, so this is not probably for you. And number 7, the last question, will I lose all the gains you made during your mass? So you took a mass gainer, you gained 5 kilos, now you're gonna stop it. Will you lose it? If you look at the logic, you're suddenly dumping your body high amount of calories for a month, and then you're stopping it, and your body is wondering where that energy is now. So yes, you might slightly start losing a bit of what you gain. But the only way you can hold on to it is if your food is supporting your goal and if you're eating. So as a conclusion, mass gainer is only for convenience. Mass gainers should be used if you're having a difficulty to eat the amount of calories you want. It's an easy but a costly alternative for your food. So hope you enjoy this video, and we'll catch you with another one.